I think they do the same thing in airplanes. They don't tie them down at all.
This thing has muscle.
It's nice, but I wish it was a horse standing up like that. Hey guys, welcome back to Reverse Engineered. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you will not be disappointed now or in the future. Also, give us a like. In today's episode, we are gonna make the inside of the car safe again for the driver, and we are also removing the windshield so that we're prepared for the future to get it driving again. Stay tuned.
So I went ahead and scanned the computers on the car. I wanted to check if the airbag module has this code, which means I have to take the module out of the car and send it out to repair to get it reset, as well as replace the obvious airbags that are popped, the knee airbag, steering wheel, and the others. So these Fords also have the collapsible steering column airbag sensor that's usually located somewhere under this cover. I'll have to take that off and remove that as well. You can either get it reset or buy a new one if you can find it online. It's cheaper to buy a new one than to get it fixed, but you may not be lucky and find a used one, so you're gonna have to order a whole new steering column, which is not price friendly, or send it out to reset for about $100.
We also want to see how roomy it is inside. So Daniel's gonna sit right here on the passenger side, and then he's gonna sit right behind him.
This is how I would sit if I were the passenger.
Now let's sit in the back.
And now me behind myself.
How tall are you? 6'1", 6'?
6'1". So this is how I have to sit.
That's super crazy.
Very comfortable.
He's hitting the rear window.
Man, this sucks.
You have so much room. Imagine if
you have to be like a toddler or have no knees or be super short to sit back here. You have no chance. This sucks. I'd rather be driving.
All right, back to work.
Back to the airbags. So even though the squibs were melted, that's what these are called, these connectors that connect to the inflator, you can still replace these, just the plastic. You can buy these online, as long as the wires are good, which looks like they are. We can replace these and reuse it, no problem. If the wires were cut, it's just recommended that you replace the clock spring with the new wires. But in our case, we're good to go. Now we went ahead and moved on to the airbag module. It's right over here in the middle of the center console, right over there. We had to remove a couple of bolts. There's 2 on each side, 2 here, 2 on the other, and 2 over here in the middle. One cool thing about this cover here is how it has a magnet holding it in to this metal part. I've never seen that before on any car we've worked on. That's a cool little touch by Ford. Make our life a little bit easier.
One more thing, dude. We also have a tune in this car. Just press this button, boom, automatically got more horses.
Wow, dude, 600 horses right there. We're gonna be flying, boy. There it is. You have to send this out to get reset, delete the crash code. We're good to go. one of the last airbags. We still have the seat and the collapsible steering column sensor.
Let's see where that collapsible steering column sensor is hiding at. Should be around somewhere mid-section, around here. Any signs? Bingo, see it right there. This hole right here. Yep, it's deployed. Gives you a little red thing.
You know what that means?
All the way out.
Let me see.
Means you gotta do a lot of extra work to take the thing out.
It means you have to undo the bolts for the steering column so we can drop it. I don't understand what the purpose of those sensors are. There's nothing wrong with the steering wheel.
You don't, but I do.
What is
It
it?
eliminates the shake. Whenever you get into the accident, that shakiness you have in the steering column somehow goes into that sensor.
So we have to take these bolts off. You can see the plug for that sensor right in there, yellow. You have to take some of these bolts off to access it.
All this work just for that little sensor.
Just for this little sensor.
Wow, you had a whole plate that was holding that sensor down, right?
Yeah, had 4 bolts. So there it is. When it's deployed, this red pin pops out of the mechanism inside and it absorbs the shock from the accident.
It's insane how they put these on the steering columns. Only on American cars.
Here's where the windshield had some guide pins for guiding the windshield when putting it in. Honestly, I didn't have that much glue here on the sides, but I had just enough to hold it in place and for water not to leak through. But it's out. It's a lot easier to remove it here with the windshield up. It has a Torx bolt here to take that out. And I guess that should be it for the mirror. It'll come out easy. I guess we could have removed it in the car, but since we took the windshield off.
We went ahead and ordered an entire steering rack from a guy that we found online.
It was actually cheaper this way to order the whole steering rack because he came with a clock spring and also with the collapsible steering airbag sensor. So what we did, we took it off this old one, whatever they sent us, and then we're gonna place it on the one we have.
But not that thing, that we don't need.
This is complete trash. We're gonna trash this out.
Well, all we needed is the sensor and the clock spring.
Yeah,
Let's go, Sam.
Imagine you gotta take this whole steering rack, this whole
So
steering
much
column.
work just for this? That's nonsense.
Exactly.
Too bad we cannot remove the wires from this clock spring. It would have been nice if they would have come out of here from that location, but it's not a plug. I guess it's just made with as a whole piece. That would have made our life a lot easier, but that's okay. Now we have to take out that steering wheel, the clock spring, and replace it with this one that we got.
No, not that tight.
I think they do the same thing in airplanes. They don't tie them down at all.
I think Daniel might have loosened that bolt down. when you took off the steering column?
No, I don't know. No.
It was like that? What do you know? We learn something new every day.
Huh?
There's like that on it.
Okay.
John, are you trying to be a pilot?
Not today, not ever.
Let me see the steering wheel, bro. I know we're missing a couple of buttons on there, or maybe one.
Just one.
We have that too.
Oh, we have it? Then we're good to go.
It's from the accident. They
Looking
flew
pretty good. I like the steering wheel. I don't know if there are any companies that make this aftermarket steering wheel with out of carbon fiber, but that'd be cool if we could change it or something. Who knows? Maybe down the road.
Fixed. That came out when
Oh, you guys put the button in
when it blew up.
now? Nice. Where'd you get the button from, Sam?
I found it on the floor.
Oh, so it was in the car. That's pretty neat. I thought you guys bought a new one.
It flew out or out of its spot whenever the
Yeah.
airbag
I guess
deployed.
whoever drove the car or that, someone had a really good grip on the steering wheel, and when the airbag deployed, the thing came out or something. Just speculating here. We are also going to install the steering airbag. Sam's holding it right here, looking pretty good. I like that horse right there.
Looks sick.
Tells you, man, this thing has muscle.
It's nice, but I wish
Yeah.
it was a horse standing up like that.
If you guys get a Ferrari. John, you're being funny
It's
today.
It's alright. I'll take
Yeah.
that one.
Sounds pretty good to my ears, bro. That's music to my ears. That's what I wanted to say. Maybe
Okay.
one day.
Here we go.
Alright, so put that steering
Grab
wheel
that thing
in.
back.
Sit in.
We are still waiting for the seat belts. Only the seat belt from the driver's side and the SRS module. We have sent those out to get
Well, one other thing is that we have to send out the seat cover.
oh
Get it
yeah,
fixed,
the
repair.
passenger seat cover because it got blown and
Needs to
it
be
ripped through
restitched.
the fabric. Gotta get that sent somewhere to get it fixed. It's nice that these pigtails, they come colored, and there's no way you can mismatch them.
Not just that, but they have their own place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I feel like a Mustang again.
And soon the horse is gonna be up. Also have to install all of those coverings that go here beneath the steering column. We got the ones at top. Those snapped in pretty easy. We just gotta put the one inside the bottom. There's also a bolt that goes on the one at the bottom right here. Let me see it, Sam. There
There's
goes
two
the
bolts.
bolt, or two of them. There you
Two
go.
screws.
Yeah.